Well, hey, it is almost Halloween. Hard to believe it.
Yeah,
Just
coming.
around the corner. And a great way, of course, to get into the spirit by hunting for spirits.
Yeah, that's right. Joining us today, David Underwood with the Lexington Paranormal Research Society, and Dani Gift, Eastern Kentucky University's interim coordinator for the Whitehall State Historic Site.
Appreciate
Thank you guys so
y'all
much.
coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, first things first. I'm looking at equipment here on the table. What did you bring with you?
Well, we brought a few pieces of equipment that we use during
Yeah.
investigations. We've had to sort of turn to the scientific world to use some equipment that they have, and in theory, it helps us determine if there's something in the
Spirits are
home
present.
or the
Yeah.
it's
Basically.
cool. So what we've got here. This is a FLIR camera, which is a forward-looking infrared radar. So basically, it is a heat-seeking or heat-sensing camera. This one is it's called a K2 meter. It detects fluctuations in the EMF field. This one's actually a cool little box. It scans radio frequencies at a super high speed.
Okay.
And the theory behind that is that so basically, it's like a white noise generator.
Oh, I
And
see.
sometimes, unexplained voices come through. And what I find neat about this is when you ask a question and you get a direct response.
Ooh, I just got chills when you
yeah.
said that. Oh, boy.
So that one's a pretty neat
This
piece
is
of equipment.
fascinating.
And this is called a REM pod device, and it works if anything gets near it.
Okay.
It'll light up. So if I were to turn it on and put my hand near it, it would light up.
Okay.
So if you put it in a
Like an
in a
empty
room
room.
by itself and it lights up,
You
it
may
makes you
think it's empty.
wonder what's going on. Why is it lighting up?
So you guys went through Whitehall, correct?
Oh yeah.
Tell us about that
Yeah.
experience. Yeah, I'm
Well,
super,
first,
I'm super curious.
Do you hear things at Whitehall like when you're there?
I haven't had any experiences yet.
Okay.
I've been there for a few months. I've been there in the wee hours of the morning. I've been there late at night. I haven't had anything yet, but I'm really hoping this weekend will be the opportunity to change my mind.
Oh, you are excited to see and hear spirits then.
I am.
This is interesting. How did you guys get involved personally, or how did you get started with this?
I had a personal experience.
Okay.
I don't know, 30 years ago,
Yeah.
and it just piqued my interest, and so I started trying to figure it out. I went to a couple different events. I really didn't like the way they were done, sort of a little, kooky for me.
Okay.
So I took a more scientific approach to trying to figure out what was going on, and next thing I know, I'm doing this.
When you're going through a building like Whitehall and you're using this equipment, do you want to see something or not see something?
I do.
It's probably like a little both, yeah.
People ask me, do you get scared? No.
Okay.
Because if you're looking for it, you're expecting it.
Okay.
It's when it happens when you're, not expecting
Not
it
ready.
that it does kind of freak you out.
Okay. I want to hit on this because History Alive, this is something that you guys are going to be working on. Tell us more about that.
Well, History Alive is we were approached by a production company last year to start filming a television series about documenting what we do.
Is that what this is here? Kind of watching you guys in
Yeah,
action?
it
Very
is.
good. Okay.
So that's the show, and it will be coming, I can't give out details, but it'll be coming to a network near you very soon.
Very
Okay.
cool. You have to keep
And
us updated there.
We travel and we investigate historic locations, and we also tell the history of the location. And our buddies at DMZ Productions they're just amazing, the work that they do. And we're able to tell the story of not just the individuals, but the history of the facility as well. And it's a great thing.
And Kentucky locations are going to be featured in this.
So far, we have filmed Whitehall, Waveland, and Perryville, Kentucky.
Ooh.
What did you find at Whitehall?
Can you reveal anything?
Do you want to know what he found?
She's like, you're
I already know. I already know.
We look for anything, I always tell people we're not ghost hunters.
Yeah.
We are investigators. So we left a digital recorder in the house overnight. Nobody was in the house. And repeatedly we had a voice, a lady's voice coming through as clear as
Listen,
day.
just
And
heard
you'll
that.
see it on the show going, hello, is someone there? And
Oh,
it was,
no.
yeah, so when you're listening to that with a set of headphones on and
Yeah.
you hear it, you're just kind of like, what
Again,
in the world?
The goosebumps have started again.
So that's one of the things that we've captured there. And, so, people are going to have to come out to these events.
Absolutely.
Learn about Whitehall, learn about the family and the history, and have fun investigating with us.
How can they do that? How can they come out to these
Well,
events?
unfortunately, this one is sold out.
Yep.
It's
There you
sold
go.
out
It's popular,
like
though.
that.
6 days.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah, and that post, people ask me, are people interested in this? The post that I put out on Facebook had right at 200,000
Oh my gosh.
likes.
Wow.
So, whether people want to admit it or not, there is a big interest
There sure is.
in the paranormal.
But you do have a couple other events, right?
We do.
Okay.
We're going to be at Waveland Museum in Lexington on October the 25th.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that event is also sold out.
Oh man. Okay.
But we do have one on November the 1st. It was the only way we could schedule it
Okay.
with our busy Halloween schedule, but on November the 1st. And as of this morning, there were still 10 tickets remaining for that. So you need to
on
contact
it.
Waveland and
Yeah.
get on it if you want to go.
We'll post everything for you on our website, WTVQ.com, if you guys would like to make it out, along with your guys' websites and info, because I'm sure people are fascinated. I know we are.
Yes.
We're excited.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, that's me. Up next.